Dana Starks, he wasn't Catholic, but he went to Catholic schools. The Mayor Daley's father was great on hiring black Catholics and black people from the South, Southerners. Okay, because they had a certain way, you know. And
well, he would get the least resistance.
The least resistance. That's a nice way of saying it. And guess what? It's the mayor's son, who's he's 60. He's in his 60s now. He does the same thing his daddy does.
Well, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He picks African Americans who are devout. They really devout Christians, and better yet, if they were really Catholic, which is, you told me, is a whole other ballgame.
That's not well. In this city, you have 4. If you are white, male, Irish, and Catholic.
That's right.
Those are the points that put you at the upper crust of this city in terms of government, in terms of politics. Now, if you meet any of those other criteria, any of those 4 criteria in a combination of male, Catholic, white, Catholic, black, Catholic, not black Irish, but black male Catholic, these help you. And if you were to research and investigate government in Chicago, the administration, city government, the police department, the fire department, the streets and sanitation, all the major agencies in the city, you would see the background of those people who are in the upper echelons of those agencies are of 1 or all 4 of those criteria. At least 2 or all 4 of those criteria. This
is my passion, Pat. You can chime on this in this piece. Because Mayor Daley's mayor, he's going to be there for life. We know that. Forever, it seems like. And African Americans, the majority of us are always going to vote for the mayor because we think the white man's ice water. I think it is colder, believe it or not. We think it's colder.
And then I haven't tasted it.
I know. But the point is that my passion is that we have to, and I say this on every show just about, how do we raise the level of activism? Because we can't, power could cease nothing without a demand, never has, never will. But how do we make the comment? We on 75th and Dorchester. We right here in the hood. How do we make people who are just trying to survive get the gumption or have the awareness to go demand something from the mayor, the alderman, the state rep, the state senators, so we can improve the conditions?
Well,
how do we raise their consciousness?
The operative word is surviving. When people are totally preoccupied with surviving as they perceive themselves to be surviving, that's all they're going to do.
Right.
And they're not going to. They're not operating from a position of comfort where they can study, where they can formulate ideas and concepts to be proactive. However, the majority of the people are not in that position, and the majority of black people are not in that position. So I think even though we may focus on that group and want to empower them, the rest of the group are empowered. They're just not doing it.
We middle class Negroes. You talking about middle class Negroes? So most days I'm a middle class.
Who are living off the fat of the land.
Yes.
And looking for how they can continue to do so. They're looking to be appointed. They're looking to be chosen. They're looking for a China. They're looking to get over. And then you have hardworking people who just claim that they're not interested because they're really they're ignorant of how politics controls their everyday life in the city. So and they're good people. None of these people are bad people. No. They're good people, but they're uninformed people. And as a result of their inactive or inappropriate behavior, not in the sense of committing crimes, but not a behavior that looks out for the interests of their children. See, they don't look out for they claim they're looking out for the Maya. They go to work, they save a little money, they want to send them to college. Well, they think that's all they have to do. Life is a little bit more complicated than that. Not complex. It's more complicated. And there are things that we have to do. We live in a society. You don't live by yourself. And when you're in a society, there are certain responsibilities you have to that society. And that's a level of sophistication where we need to begin to strive to get. And it's beyond just surviving. We should be tired of just surviving. We should want to thrive. We should want to be able to look at tomorrow and have some input as to how this city or the next day is going to look politically. And so, rather than say, well, I ain't involved in politics, I don't want to be involved in politics. But it determines your taxes on your crib. It determines your sales tax. It determines the fact of how much you're going to pay on that car that you want so badly, the clothes that you buy, the groceries that you buy. So, that's kind of like looking at
and that's why I go, I'm going to public school tomorrow. I got 4 next month and 1 tomorrow. And it's hard to explain to a child, whether they're 12 or 8, even the 18-year-olds that can vote, the complexities of voting. This piece is going to air before the election of Barack Obama in the presidential primary, okay?